Hello and grand day. I am Jade Harrell, and you're watching SLATE, the force behind St. Louis's workforce. On today's show, we're talking about digital equity and access. Because in today's world, technology skills are no longer optional, they're essential. Joining us is Tangi Cole, the Digital Equity Manager with SLDC, here to discuss Learn to Tech, a new partnership between SLATE and the Digital Equity Initiative designed to provide no-cost digital literacy training for residents ages 16 and older. Tangi, thank you for joining us.
It is my pleasure. I'm so happy to be here with you today. And Slate, it is an honor, especially being from St. Louis and working with the St. Louis Agency on Training. Workforce is so important to the work that we're doing right now.
Absolutely. Well, you picked a good group to work with, starting at 16. Whose idea was it to create this initiative for the Slate young people?
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about the program that we're doing. Learn to Tech is an initiative that falls under digital equity and inclusion. The idea behind digital equity for the city of St. Louis is extremely important. It started from a collaboration between St. Louis Development Corporation and the city of St. Louis to provide access and awareness to our residents.
Wow.
So therefore, in 2023, SLDC and the city of St. Louis decided to create Connect STL,
Okay.
which focuses on bridging the digital divide through partnerships. One of the programs that we initiated was free digital literacy training, where you have Learn to Tech, providing the access, basic digital skills training, as well as a free computer and hotspot, because technology access should not be a barrier to economic development for our communities.
That's true. What a great pairing between the two of you there. And when you said access initially, I believed it. And we know that your agency and others say, well, we want to create access, but you said we actually will put that access in your hands. And
Yes.
now we'll make sure that your 16-year-olds and up can take part too. Why is the access part so important?
Access is so important because without access and awareness, our residents are not able to really compete in this global society. Right now, learning digital tech skills and AI allows us to even the playing field when it comes to job opportunities, which makes this partnership with Slate so much more important because they focus on workforce. And in each part of our society, it's important that our students, our youth, and older adults have the ability to compete and just increase their quality of life. So that access and affordability should be there, so it's no more barriers to success.
Absolutely. I can tell this is very special to you as well. The name Learn to Tech probably has taken on new meaning with not just knowing and being digitally literate. Now you've got artificial intelligence on the scene where it can be a help, but if you don't know about it or how to use it and to query and take advantage, you might as well be on the opposite end of the access.
You might as well be on an island somewhere.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So now that you get to introduce those components, does that make creating the literacy and the equity easier?
Well, I would say now that we get to bring it to the forefront, what I'm really excited about is the collaboration piece. So within Learn to Tech, I've seen us work with so many different people from our communities. We serve people ages 60 and up, people who are previously incarcerated, veterans, or people who just want a better chance at being employed or increasing their quality of life. We have people who come into our programs that are not familiar with tech. We start at the basic digital skills, so that way no one who enters our program should feel unsure. And then we walk them through step by step A, B, and C in order to increase their knowledge on technology, awareness, and what I would say the best part is
What's that?
when someone completes this program, they get a graduation. This may be the first time they've walked across the stage,
Oh, wow.
a certificate, a brand new laptop, internet service for a year, and they have an economy, a community of people that's willing to help them.
That's right.
And I've seen so much confidence come out of our students
Yeah.
through this program.
Tell me about someone who may have been on the island before, and then once they have that knowledge, you know, because once it's yours, it's yours.
Right.
The difference in them, someone you remember.
You know what? I love to, as a digital equity manager, I do support all of these programs and initiatives that we have. But I love Learn to Tech because there are people that I speak with one-on-one. For example, there is a lady who came through our program, and she is now feeling so confident in creating a business online. She's able to use the Chat GPT for her business ideas. And then we
She's
have
gone.
she's
Right.
gone. But on top of that, let me tell you, we have our digital navigators that are
Okay.
at these learning labs where we train people. SLATE is our new learning lab location.
Nice.
They've actually worked with her and helped her with her website. So what used to be a barrier for people who
That's
are
right.
in business or who had goals, they're walking her through this program, and she's coming out with brand new ideas and able to see these ideas be accomplished.
That's right. And those around her are seeing how it's manifesting too.
And-
Because now she's got website and business.
Right.
What else can she do?
Exactly. Now, like, let me not forget,
Okay.
that is important, workforce, but think about your older adults in healthcare, telehealth. What really tugged me is we served an older adult who had some medical needs, and by him being able to now access his MyChart online through his cell phone, he did not know how to do that at first. It was just so touching, the confidence and just the ability to be able to access these resources that are out here.
For sure. You know what? That's something that I totally have taken for granted. How convenient this
Yeah.
little handheld device and access to the rest of the world has been, including the telehealth and the being able to manage just your personal life. I can't imagine not having that, how much longer and more trying and tedious that could be. So
Absolutely.
I feel that with you. I definitely do.
Yeah.
What powerful work you are doing. Tell us about the way that folks can expect to learn from the program. They sign up because you said you could take them by their hand. So I'm imagining there's a difference between your 16 and your 65, right? So maybe they want their My Chart at 65, but maybe they want their, My Wallet at 16. How do you gauge those different levels and be able to meet people where they are?
So we've made sure that our classes start from the basic digital skills, so that way anyone who's entering our program can come in with the confidence that they're going to learn.
Good.
Then we also have, again, our educators who crafted the curriculum in order to be able to meet people where they are.
Okay. So they can assess if somebody needs to move faster, and it sounds very personalized, which can make a huge difference, I believe.
Well, I would say that we offer multiple classes through our digital literacy program, but specifically with Learn to Tech, we like to keep everyone, we start them off with the basics,
Okay.
How to work the computer. We go into software programming, how to use your browser, and we create at the end of the program a capstone project to show what you know.
I love those.
Yes.
I
So
love those.
depending on what their
Sure.
goal is from the program, Learn to Tech is able to help them really achieve it and show that they've been able to really learn from it.
That's right.
Yes.
And then how to actually implement it into their lives. It sounds
Exactly.
like also that Learn to Tech can serve another key purpose by starting at that level, because we can learn how to do a bad thing really well. And if
Right.
we've never gone over the basics, we could be missing out as well on some great opportunities. So this is a pretty powerful opportunity. Learn to Tech, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Digital Equity Manager.
Yes, and so I would love to mention this is definitely
do.
something that is very passionate to me. It's very personal, especially for our city and the kids and people that I've met throughout our community.
Yes.
I would love to say that when you think about digital equity,
Okay.
access is opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
Think about people who are previously incarcerated coming out looking for a new job. Think about your older citizens who still want to work. Maybe they want to work from home.
Right.
Think about your veterans. Think about people with low digital literacy skills, low literacy skills,
Right.
non-native New Americans. We're looking to serve these populations who are
That's it.
normally underserved and make sure they have the same access and tools as everyone else to compete in this society.
So, Tangi, is there anything that we didn't cover or that you want to emphasize before we go?
So I would love to emphasize that when our residents go through Learn to Tech, they will sign up. You can go to connect-stl.org to learn more about our programs and other initiatives. But they will receive a free laptop, a brand new laptop, and free internet service for a year, as well as the training. So I want to make sure you all know that you will have a way to have the access to the resources and the learning to be competitive in this society.
How long is the training period?
The training period is 4 weeks,
Okay.
twice a week,
Gotcha.
for roughly 2 hours a day.
That rocks.
You'll receive a certificate in training, a graduation, and you'll receive an economy of people who are here to support you.
That's powerful. Sounds like a real game changer. Tangi, thank you for coming on
Yes,
and
ma'am.
sharing about this program.
Yes.
Well, we are so happy to find out more about how they are helping to bridge the digital divide in our community. Access to technology, training, and connectivity can truly change lives. And programs that we're hearing about, like Learn to Tech, are creating pathways toward greater opportunity, confidence, and economic mobility for St. Louis residents. We're happy about it, and you can be too. Classes begin June 1st at Slate's downtown location and additional community sites throughout the city. For more information about Slate programs and workforce opportunities, don't wait, call Slate. Visit Slate Missouri Center or call 314-589-8000. I'm Jade Harrell, and thank you for watching Slate, the force behind St. Louis's workforce. We'll be back next time.